All right. Today we had an extremely exciting flat day of going absolutely nowhere. And I do think we're in a very simple part of the market. And the best way that I view the market right now is that it is bullish, but I will be very quick to get risk off and very quick to get bearish if the chart allows for it, especially now that we've got through the middle of September and we're heading into the election season. So we need to let the chart allow us to be risk off and bearish. We can't get risk off just for the hell of it because it is still possible this market is trying to go higher and only the chart can tell us where we are going from here. There's no point speculating, there's no point guessing, and there's no point risking a lot of your hard-earned capital on an idea. We need proof from the chart that it is happening. And that means we cannot be bearish until the chart tells us to. So right now, in order to get bearish, I want to see some sort of rejection. A gap down open on a day the bulls can't stop the sellers would be a great start to a big sell-off here. And we could be starting that as soon as tomorrow. If we just start to gap down, we break this support right around 565, which is the retest of the previous all-time high, and then just continue to see selling pressure. That will be a great start to a sell-off. However, if we bounce off of the retest and continue higher, you need to stay bullish. We need to actually break down below that 565 before we can get risk off, because a simple retest of it and a bounce could still send us into the 580s and 590s. But I really think the bears can show up here in the 573 zone and defend a lower high, and I do think there is a good chance we could get that pre-election sell-off, and that is why I told you I will be very quick to get bearish if the chart allows for it. Right now, the chart is not allowing for it. Right now, we could still be going higher. We still have a bull trend, and there's no reason to believe we can't go higher. So do not rule this scenario out. It is a bull market and it is a bull trend. So this is still very possible while we are above that support. If we can't hold support at 565, the most immediate level below that will be this gap fill zone right around 559, which is also going to be that rising 20 daily moving average, which is a very likely target if we break support. So keep that in mind. And if we can't hold above that, then we need to hold above 556. And if we can't hold above 556, we will likely start to see that selling. So be very disciplined here. I know it's very tempting to short this market, but it is still a bull trend, and shorting a bull trend has not been a great strategy. Just ask the bears that have continued to try to short this bull trend. It is very difficult to short a bull market, so wait until the chart makes it easier by allowing us to have lower highs and lower lows. On the NASDAQ 100 triple Qs, we had another extremely exciting day of going absolutely nowhere, and we do have the bull trend. So from here, we need to break down below this support, which is going to require a breakdown below 478 and 473. And then it is possible the bears can start to build on something. But if we come down to support or just continue higher, we are very likely going higher towards that gap fill zone right around 493. So either a higher low into that zone or we just go straight there. Once we get there, we'll need to see if the bulls want to push all the way back up to the previous all-time high at 503. And if they're going to make a brand new all-time high, then we'll need to break above that zone. So right now, I would just look for 493 in the short term to see if we can break through that. If we break through 493, we should be testing the previous all-time high. So you have nice $10 ranges here. Above 583, we likely go to 493, and then above 493, we likely go to 503. So we will likely move in $10 intervals. So there's plenty of room to trade here once we start breaking out of these boring flat days. And if we can't break above this resistance, the bottom of this range is still down here at 473. On Bitcoin, we're currently trading right around 63,400, and we are testing something significant, which is this resistance at the 200 daily moving average. I told you before, I did not like how Bitcoin kept coming up to the 200 daily moving average and getting rejected from it, and now we're back at it again. So this will be a very major test, because if Bitcoin is going back into a bull market, we should see price getting back above the 200 daily moving average. However, in the short term, it does look like Bitcoin is bullish as long as it can hold above 60,000. So you could also just stay bullish above that bull breakout. But most bulls are really wanting to see a break above the 200 daily moving average here. And if the bulls can do that, I do believe we'll see a lot more money flowing into Bitcoin, which will be that break above 65,000. And then we will likely start pushing higher towards 68,000 and 71,400. So we'll know very soon if Bitcoin is going to look risk on with that bull breakout. So watch that 200 daily moving average average very closely, and if we do start to close above it, last time it was a quick little bull trap, so we will want to hold above it, so just make sure you're managing a risk. But in general, if we do break above that 200 daily moving average this time, I do believe that will be viewed as risk on sentiment. So jumping back over to the S&P 500, we're very close to major tests like I just showed you in the indices and Bitcoin, and if the bulls do not pass these tests, we will likely see the bears starting to take over control as we head into the election, which will lead to plenty of volatility and plenty of great trading. Once I see where this market is likely going next, I'll have plenty of swing trades, but right now I do think cash is king and day trading. That way you don't have to carry any overnight risk and you don't have to be susceptible to the gap ups or down. As you saw, today was very flat, and in a flat day, it's best just to day trade the range while you wait for a clear breakout direction in the market. If you don't know which direction the market is, then just view it as a bull trend until it's not, because we still do have the bull trends and we still are in a bull market. It is just a good time to be very skeptical of breakouts right now as we head into the election. It is going to be a very volatile period. So if you want to come trade with me, especially if you're a day trader, now is a great time to be in the Discord server, and you can find out how to join my Discord server by clicking on the link in the description of this video. So thank you for watching, everybody. I hope you're crushing this market, and as always, I will see you in the next episode.